Not to deviate too much, but this is also an important point that we haven't raised yet. We talked about the evidence for schism. We talked about usurping a right of the primacy. We talked about their willful separation from governance. What we didn't mention is the fact that the Society of St. Pius X has also erected its own marriage tribunal, effectively. They call it the St. Charles Borromeo Canonical Commission. I know for a fact it existed because I represented a client before it and was frankly, disgusted with the whole thing. And that's I'm not going to get into the details there. But the point is, this, and I've talked to people who are favorable to the society. They all admit, Matt, that this is the one instance where schism is most evident. The fact that the society has erected a tribunal which clearly usurps the authority of local bishops and even the Holy See, because this tribunal was set up. Archbishop Lefebvre wanted it set up, and then it was implemented after he passed away, whereby the society, without any ecclesiastical authority or jurisdiction, actually rules on whether there are marriage impediments. They issue declarations of nullity, annulments. They lift canonical censures. They dispense with religious vows. I mean, these are things that they have published. And this is clearly, contrary to the authorities of the church. They have no authority to do these things. And when we're talking about marriage and a sacrament here, and whether a couple is truly, wedded in holy matrimony, this is about as grave as things get. And yet the society claims, without any authority to do so, that they have, and I've written about this, and you can go read about this. I mean, Bishop Fillet had once said that they have not just a supplied jurisdiction for this canonical commission, which supplied jurisdiction wouldn't apply in this case, but they have what they call a, quote, ordinary episcopal jurisdiction, which is also not true, because an ordinary episcopal jurisdiction comes when you hold office in the church, and the society bishops do not hold any office in the church. They have no title in the church. So I bring this up because we talked a little bit about schism, but didn't address the fact that they have erected their own schismatic tribunal, and that's, I can't think of any other word to call it but that. They're usurping the authority of the bishops and the Holy See, and rendering these judgments, which they claim are true verdicts and have binding and loosing effect upon Catholics. It's even been reported that they require Catholics to swear in the Gospels that they will not go to, quote, novus ordo tribunals and will abide by their judgments.
This is a fact?
There's a fact. It's fact that's been published in a number of articles, including articles I've read, but by others. I came upon this long after other people had published it. One was in the Sodalitum, I think, a French magazine, and statements by Bishop Fillet and Bishop Tissier. Now, if they can prove these are wrong, please do so. I'm just reporting what is out there. But I know from personal experience, Matt, that the commission exists because I, as a lawyer, represented a client in a marriage case before the commission. So I know it exists, and I know it was a mess. I mean, they were quoting canon law from the 1917 code, which doesn't even apply today. And I asked them, what canon law are you relying upon in these administrative and legal proceedings? They couldn't even tell me. It's a mess. I wanted to bring that up because it is a clear case of schism when you erect your own tribunal.
Thank you for watching. Please subscribe or you're a dingus. What's a dingus exactly?
Used to refer to something one cannot or does not wish to name specifically.
You don't have to subscribe, but if you did, I'd love it. You dingus.
Like the video. That's who we're using that one. Take one.